Hey everyone, this is Daniel. This is the video blog for June 9th, 2009. Why am I doing this blog so early in the day? Well, basically, the results of what I was going to find out have already been found out. And for those of you on MySpace, last night I broke down and I pretty much wrote everything that was going through my head at the time. And so I'm going to go ahead on here and do it, but not in such a way like I did on there where I pretty much expressed everything. Of course, this issue, basically what has been going on is there's been problems with my mom, and so she has fought and gone through 3 different types of cancer so far, and obviously is doing very well for that, for her to be in what position she's in. And this was to figure out if all these tests were being done because they found another tumor, different place. So they have been trying to figure out, is this a 4th cancer, or is it just a benign tumor, or something of that nature. And so that's what all these things I've been talking about with family issues and whatnot. So essentially the results are that I know pretty much nothing more than I knew than before this even started. The tests themselves came back inconclusive, so they're going to have to schedule up another appointment. However, thank goodness it's going to be a lot closer. A lot closer than Memphis, by about halfway, mileage-wise. New Albany at that, actually. Anyway, they got to schedule some stuff to do. They'll do another biopsy. Once they do this other thing first, then they'll do another biopsy, and then they'll know for sure whether or not much going on. Maybe. Hopefully. I don't know. I would have had the QA station. I have enough questions for the QA station. Quite a few. I would have actually had this up. Well, the QA session upped earlier. By making this video now as the video blog, I'm going to make the QA session separate. It'll be listed as such as well. Also, what I was going to continue on about that, I would have had it up earlier, but things were so quiet this morning, I didn't wake up until 11:30 Central Daylight Time. I didn't go to bed till about 4 because I was 4 a.m. Central Daylight Time. 1, because I watched Red Eye with Greg Gutfeld, and 2, I had just started an optimized Sea Monkey build, personal build, to see if there's a lot of changes, and obviously there's not. Good news is, the patch that I'm using that fits my builds, which is patch 5, on that particular bug that I mentioned yesterday, that's the patch that will be the one that lands on Mozilla Central and Mozilla 191. It did land on Trace Monkey. I just noticed it when I woke up. So the patch that I'm using now will be the code that is used for Mozilla Central and Mozilla 191. Mozilla 191, of course, is where I get the code to build my CMonkey builds from for now. Until I get curious enough to try Com Central plus Mozilla Central. That'll happen later this year, obviously. But with that being said, I still won't make a release build until that patch lands, even though the patch already exists in my tree. That way I know that the files that are in the code were not modified by me, and I won't have to slap a test label on it. Because any code I modify, I slap a test label on it to make sure that, hey, if this does something wrong, it's my fault, not theirs. If it's something that's their fault, okay, it is their fault. That's what the test label's for. It's for things I add in to see if they change things. That's why no release builds have been made lately. I haven't wanted to make a test build. Obviously they're not very popular, although some people have downloaded them. But like me, sometimes problems occur, sometimes they don't. Depends on the computer configuration. But anyway, very, very soon, as a matter of fact, as soon as I finish up with a couple of things, which will be very, very quick, I will start the video for the QA session. So, for right now, I am Daniel here, and I will see you next time.